Hi everybody, today we are meeting Garret from the Bucket List family, and he's going to do some free diving at Nemo 33. Garret, I'm so excited to meet you here at Nemo 33. You're the Bucket List family. Tell me something about it. How did this all get started?
It started when my wife and I were trying to decide what we wanted to do next in life, and we didn't feel grown up enough to buy a house and settle down. So we started to kind of joke about an idea of traveling around the world, and if we could travel around the world, where would we go? And so we started to make a list of our favorite countries, and we had so much fun planning it that it just slowly became real, and we decided we should do this. Let's do an adventure all around the world. So initially it was only going to be I think 6 countries in 6 months, but then we got addicted to traveling, and now we've been on the road full-time for 50 countries almost in the past 2 years.
Wow. You have been doing this also with 2 little children. What are their names?
There's Dorothy, who just turned 5 years old, and a little boy named Manila, who's 3 years old.
I can imagine that it is tough sometimes to do that.
They actually do really well. They are travel pros. When we started, it was maybe a little more difficult, but now they actually prefer long flights. If a flight is too short, they're sad because they can't play their games or watch their movies. And so, I mean, even to fly here to Europe for this trip was LA to Paris. I think it was 12 hours, and they loved it.
So that brings us today at Nemo 33, where you are going to take a free diving course. You already did the first session. What was your first impression?
It was so much fun. So our trip to Belgium was a little bit different, where I actually reached out to Nemo 33, and Belgium was my pick because yesterday was my birthday. And to celebrate, I wanted to do something extra special. And freediving really intrigues me. I think it's a really cool combination of physical challenge and mental challenge. And so I thought that'd be a very fun way to celebrate my birthday. So we traveled here to Belgium. I just finished my first class, and it was really fun and exciting. I'm proud of myself, but I was actually kind of nervous and scared. It's weird because I'm scared of heights, and I never thought that would be a problem in a swimming pool. But when you get in the pool and it's so deep, it's kind of scary. Yeah.
I can imagine. You are going to use Hugyfot underwater housing the next time. How did you get to know the brand?
So it's a pretty cool story. I've done a lot of underwater photography, especially with GoPros, but I also use a Canon 5D Mark IV, and so for that big camera I need an underwater housing, and I've tried quite a few. Some of them have been pretty good, some of them not so happy with, but on a recent trip to South Africa where I was chasing the sardine run, I get on the boat and the photographer next to me puts down this really awesome camera housing, and it caught my eye, and I was like, what is that? Where does it come from? And he's like, it's this brand. I think they're based in Belgium. It's been really good. So he had nothing but good things to say about it. I thought it just looked cool, like beautiful, really solid and durable. And so I took a mental image, like, I need to find that company. And so later I didn't know how to pronounce Hugyfot, and so I was like trying to type into my computer, trying to find it, and finally I found it, and it just so happened to be in Belgium. So I was like, perfect, I'm going to Belgium for my birthday, I'm freediving, I want to find that company and use that housing on my freediving trip.
Okay, that is really amazing. Thank you for the story. I wish you all of luck for the next session.
Thank you.
Using the Hugyfot. And next interview, you can tell us some about your experiences, and maybe we can show you around the factory.
Perfect. Yeah, I would love that. That's awesome. Thank you.